Datuk Daryl Liking, Minister of International Trade and Industry, accompanied by Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. Halim Mohamad, Chairman of MATRADE, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wan Latif Wan Musa, CEO of MATRADE and Board of Directors of MATRADE. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly stand for the national anthem, Negaraku. Kindly be seated. To grace our event this morning, I would like to invite Mr. Khairul Nazri Mat Shakari for a recitation of Dua. Mr. Khairul.
Assalamualaikum, a very good morning. Kitab Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma innaka khallaqul azim, innaka sami'ul alim, innaka al-ghafurur rahim, innaka rabbul arshil azim, innaka al-barul jawadul karim. Ya Allah ya Rahim, segala puji bagi Allah Tuhan sekalian alam. Selawat dan salam ke atas junjungan Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ahli keluarganya dan para sahabat sekalian. Ya Fattah ya Alim, dengan sifat-sifat keagungan serta kebesaran-Mu ya Allah, pada pagi yang penuh keberkatan ini di majlis National Export Day 2019 bertemakan Sustainability and Inclusiveness, Engkau permudahkanlah segala urusan yang telah kami aturkan. Sesungguhnya acara ini adalah sebahagian daripada strategi MATRADE untuk memperhebatkan inisiatif promosi ekspor demi menjadikan syarikat Malaysia jago ekspor ke seluruh dunia. Ya Allah ya Hafizu ya Jalil, lindungilah kami semua yang hadir pada majlis ini daripada segala mara bahaya, keburukan dan kejahatan yang datang dari pengkhianatan manusia maupun syaitan dan hawa nafsu. Semoga segala program yang dirancang pada hari ini berjalan dengan lancar dan teratur. Ya Allah ya Latifu ya Khabir, Engkau tanamkanlah sifat-sifat terpuji ke dalam diri kami. Semoga usaha kerja kami bertambah maju, supaya kami sentiasa berusaha melakukan penambahbaikan demi kemajuan masyarakat, bangsa, agama dan negara. Justeru Engkau kurniakanlah kepada kami perpaduan yang berpanjangan dan sumber idea yang bernas dalam merealisasikan pertumbuhan ekonomi negara tercinta. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana haza jam'an marhuma wa tafarruqna min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'suma. Rabbana 'alaika tawakkalna wa ilaika anabna wa ilaikal masir. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin.
Thank you, Mr. Khairul Nazri. Yang Berhormat Datuk Darrell Liking, Minister of International Trade and Industry, MITI. Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. Halim Mohamad, Chairman of MATRADE. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wan Latif Wan Musa, CEO of MATRADE. MATRADE board members, speakers, moderators, panelists, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and welcome to our National Export Day 2019. For your information, the National Export Day, or NED in short, is part of MATRADE's continuous engagement to outreach and connect with exporters by providing pertinent information on current economic and industry developments, coupled with facilitation avenues to support their business operation. The theme of sustainability and inclusiveness focuses on the bigger agenda of practicing ethical business, new ways of marketing, and support assistance through alternative financing in ensuring sustainability of companies' operation in the long run. My name is Diane Jessica Leong, and I will be your MC for today. Before we begin, if you are taking pictures and posting them on social media, please do not forget to use the hashtag NED2019 and hashtag the time to export is now. To kickstart our program, I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. Halim Mohamad, the chairman of MATRADE, to deliver his welcoming remarks. Let us welcome Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri.
Yang Berhormat Datuk Darrell Liking, Minister of International Trade Industry. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wan Latif Wan Musa, Chief Executive Officer of MATRADE. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Hazimah, Chairman of PUMB and also a MATRADE board member. Members of the board of MATRADE, heads of government, distinguished speakers and panelists, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. It gives me great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to our National Export Day 2019. I'd like to begin to thank Yang Berhormat Datuk Darrell Liking for being here with us this morning, juggling his busy schedule, and later to officially launch this event. The event theme of sustainability and inclusiveness is indeed reflective of the strategies adopted by MATRADE in our efforts to sustain export performance with inclusive participation from Malaysian companies. I was made to understand that more than 1,600 entrepreneurs have registered for this conference, the biggest so far. This truly reflects the very keen interest by our local business community to venture into exports. My hope that this takeaway from all this conference would motivate more companies to incorporate export into their business plan, and for existing exporters to further remain resilient in the face of global market by continuously engaging with MATRADE. National Export Day 2019 programs. For today's event, we have more than 25 speakers from various backgrounds who will be sharing their insights and experiences in the global export market. In addition, MATRADE's recent returning trade commissioners will also be sharing on the market opportunities and challenges in 7 markets covering ASEAN, Europe, Northeast Asia, and Central Asia. We have also lined up 2 panel discussions covering success stories in exporting and alternative financing to scale up your export. Besides, there will also be breakout sessions to discuss on importance of compliance to standards, the growing needs on adopting sustainable business practices, and opportunities to participate in the multinational global supply network, and insight on tax incentive for exports. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Professor Lim Chin Leng from the Chinese University of Hong Kong, who will today be presenting his views on the ongoing trade tension between the United States and China and its impact on the global trade and Malaysia. We greatly appreciate his presence here today, and we are all eager to hear his intellectual thoughts on the future direction of the world economy. With the growth of global e-commerce, the sales has been predicted to reach more than $3.5 trillion in 2019. And the rise of online marketplace to such platforms like Alibaba, Lazada, Tmall, and dedicated sessions on digital trade has been arranged for the audience to learn more in the vast opportunities available through this channel. We also have invited participants of MATRADE's e-trade program to share their successes in exporting through the e-commerce platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, MATRADE's existence and roles. MATRADE celebrated our silver jubilee of 25 years of operations last year. Since the establishment of MATRADE in 1993, the government of Malaysia has entrusted me again to lead MATRADE as chairman for the second time after my first stint here from 2004 to 2010. Over the years, I've seen MATRADE's role becoming more important in strengthening our country's export, making Malaysia one of the top trading nations of the world. And this morning, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted that 3 of our former CEOs, Dr. Merlin, Dr. Wong, and Dr. Shahrin, who has joined us today. Let us give him a very big hand. After 26 years of operation, MATRADE has evolved into a dynamic and a well-known trade promotion organization. Many of our trade promotional programs have given SMEs a good exposure globally. In fact, our SMEs' contribution to export is expected to rise from 17.5% in 2018 to 30% in the year 2030. We have also supported the development of our SMEs via various programs and financial assistance, including Market Development Grant, Services Export Fund, and e-trade. Moreover, our extensive global network of 46 MATRADE overseas offices provide the local market to support and to provide intelligence to our SMEs to expand abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, in the first half of 2019, MATRADE has executed 468 programs and activities, of which 52 were trade promotions and 416 were for Exporters Development Program. For the year 2020, 557 programs have been planned, which shall focus on developing export capacity and strengthening our presence in the export market. We will continue to leverage on e-commerce and produce high-value sectors such as aerospace, maintenance, repair and overhaul, electrical, electronics, oil and gas, construction, healthcare, and professional services. MATRADE has recently embarked on the Corporate Share Values program entitled Sustainable Action Values for Exporters. This initiative is an action-oriented program with the objective of engaging our Malaysian exporters to embrace the best practices of sustainability. It is aligned with the initiative of our government to work towards Agenda 2030, which target Malaysia to adopt 17 Sustainable Development Goals by the year 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, in summary, I would like to encourage Malaysian companies to continue to participate and leverage on the numerous programs that will be organized by MATRADE. Before I conclude, I wish to thank once again to our Yang Berhormat Datuk Dara Lai King, our Minister of International Trade, who will be launching this event in just a while. And to all the participants in this packed hall, I wish you all the best in your business endeavor. Good luck and have a productive time here at MATRADE's National Export Day 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to invite Yang Berhormat Datuk Dara Lai King on stage to deliver his keynote address.
Selamat pagi. First and foremost, thank you, Tan Sri, for that eloquent and very informative speech. Selamat pagi, good morning to all. And in my language, Kopi Vosian Dongosuvap. That means good morning in the Kadazan language. First and foremost, thank you so much to Tan Sri and CEO Datu Wan Latif Wan Musa on this event. And all those who made it happen today, more so the staffs, the officers, and all the heads of Department of MATRADE. Thank you for your invitation. I'd like to acknowledge, just as Tan Sri had acknowledged, the three CEOs, Datu Merlin, Datu Dr. Wong, and Datu Dr. Sharin. You guys made what MATRADE is today, and I hope you'll continue working together with the current CEO and the chairman, and all the members of the board, as well as MATRADE, to make MATRADE the main body for our exports and external trade. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to be with all of you all this morning, and I know that you all are gathered here to work together to find some common grounds between each other to ensure that we will achieve the theme sustainability and inclusiveness, more so for Malaysia. I've always been proud to be associated with MATRADE because when I was not in the government, I've heard so much good things about MATRADE, and everybody wanted to be just like you, the exporters, the SMEs, and the business people who make Malaysia proud. With today's world economic challenges, the situation has changed. We have to be more innovative, we have to be more creative, and I'm very certain that you have your strategies in each of your businesses, in each of your companies, on how you export your product, but more so on how you package and strategize your products with MATRADE. I hope MATRADE will continue to engage with each and every one of you all, and I urge Datu Wan Latif and the chairman and all at MATRADE to bring in new creative ways of introducing Malaysian-made products. I can't really say it is Malaysian brand per se, because there are some OEM, as you advised me, but it is made in Malaysia, and that matters more. With the many free trade agreements that we have, and more so, I just want to add the RCEP that we are trying to conclude, you will have better opportunities in dealing with 16 nations, so in this case 15, excluding Malaysia, in terms of trade and the future that you have in your business. Now, to remain resilient, companies must have the ability to adapt quickly to rapidly changing market demands and the technological changes that is right before our eyes. Have you realized, just 10 years ago, we did not even have WhatsApp. When WhatsApp came, people are now trading in WhatsApp, but there were other social platforms that people were trading with. But WhatsApp in particular has become a link to many businesses. I'm not saying that it is only WhatsApp. There are other social medias that we use. But in Malaysia, of course, I'm told that WhatsApp is popular and it has become a link towards business. People from, say, another country are able to communicate with you, and somehow you establish your link that way, and when you export out your products, you're able to export using the facilities given by MATRADE. But you always start with communication. Even Apple came up with the word FaceTime. What did that mean? FaceTime as in video. But I used to remember a FaceTime where we really meet. We'd go to the kopitiam, we'll go to the restaurants, we'll go to events where we actually meet. But somehow technology has brought us to a stage where video calls, we're able to conclude something on a video call, and we are able to do business together. So adapting to all this, among others, among all the other new technologies that are in front of us, is something that Malaysians and all companies in Malaysia must be very quick to adapt. We must also invest in people, the talent that Malaysians have. Across the world, I've been quite fortunate in the last 14 months to have met many successful Malaysians. Some have decided to stay in those countries, but are always longing to go home at each opportunity, because they know that somehow our country, despite all the naysayers, despite all the negativity sometimes, we are much better than most countries that we've been to. Food is easy to get, people are easy to meet, and even sometimes when we don't talk, just that smile or the wink or that feature that Malaysians have gives you a lot of hope in our country, despite all the many challenges that some people want to bring into our country, as well as some of the negativity that they say of our country. Our people are resilient, our people are kind, and our people are definitely one of the friendliest people ever. So the marketplace is important. We have to create a sustainable and inclusive marketplace in Malaysia, and then we have to export out not only our products, but also export out our people, export out the way we are. Never, never lose that. The minute we lose what Malaysians are, I don't think people will look at us anymore. You see, when you search through YouTube, when you search through any news, Malaysians have always been people that fascinates other nations. Some will not like us, some will love us. But when they love us, they really, really love us. And that's why I've always said, whenever I have the opportunity to speak outside of our country, that Malay phrase, tak kenal, tak cinta. Is it? If you don't know, you can never love. So we need to show people, and we need to know people in order for them to love us as well. And when we do trade, why it correlates with trade is when they know that you are confident of yourself, when they know that you are able to ensure them quality products, ensure them delivery at the right timeline, and when you know that you can give them confidence, they will learn to love you and Malaysia. And that's a contagion effect. Every other Malaysian will benefit because of you. The government emphasizes in helping exporters, and this is evident in the recent budget, which included 50 million to assist SMEs to undertake export promotion activities, and the ceiling for market development grant for each company have now been increased from 200,000 to 300,000. And the ceiling for participation in international trade fairs have been increased from 15,000 to 25,000. The government has also provided more financial support and incentive to export ecosystem by introducing several measures, including, among others, a review of the Promotion of Investment Act, pre-packaged fund of RM 1 billion to attract Fortune 500 companies, and smart automation matching grants. These measures will contribute in attracting high technology investments that will create high value jobs for Malaysians and drive exports for our country in the future. I encourage as well the exporters here to innovate in the talents that your workers, your people, and our universities have. Use them to create new technology for you, to tweak whatever that is already in existence so that you can improve the way we have, the technology that we have, and share that technology with all your fellow Malaysians, and we can move together. I've always as well emphasized that together we can. But if we are separated, we can never really be where we should be. The thing about countries, if you look at how a country unites when there are challenges, or how Malaysians should actually unite when there are challenges, is our actual clarion call. If we do not unite to save our nation from any economic challenges, then we will not be anywhere. Our future will be at risk. It is exporters and SMEs that will save our nation. I truly believe in this. Why? Is because your product, your business, your trade will define our country. So trusting your product, trusting you as a business entity as well as traders will be the mark for the Malaysian nation, or Malaysia in this case, because wherever you go, people will talk about Malaysia and what you have done for Malaysia. Your export does define, or your sales, your companies do define our nation. That is why MITI is also preparing and spearheading as well at the same time the new Industrial Master Plan for 2021 to 2030, which we hope to propel Malaysia into the next phase of industrial development. That means Malaysia will continue to look into industry. We must. After all, there's not many countries that are gifted like us. We have agriculture, we have traders, we have as well the technological know-how. At the same time, we have the talents that is being built in university. And that is where we hope as well that our government will continue innovating the way we teach our people. We're innovating the way we provide skills to our people. It cannot only be, and this is me, it cannot only be academia, it has to be actual, feeling, touch. They need to know how we do things, how things are done, or how things work. Last week I mentioned in a meeting dialogue that the economy works like a machine. Each and every one of us are parts of that thing that makes the economy work, or that makes the machine works. But when one part of that machine has a problem, the economy does face a challenge as well as the machine. So what we need to do is we need to act quickly to fix that problem, or to fix that particular part, so that the economy keeps working or the machine keeps working. So the economy must always be resilient as well, but these are only made resilient if we are together in ensuring that the exports, the trade, as well as the way we do business is good. And by the way, later on during the press conference, I've been informed by Malaysian Productivity Corporation that we will be announcing our ranking in the ease of doing business. We were previously at 15, but then we'll announce at what rank are we for today, and of course for 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress anymore, but tell you that the SMEs are very important in Malaysia, and we all know that you are 98% you represent 98% of the business registered in Malaysia. The contribution as well in export is relatively small, although at only 19% compared to other SMEs in other high middle income countries. In the Republic of Korea, for instance, SMEs contribute 38% of total exports. Therefore, this conference and your presence today actually negates what people thought of you. You are very interested, you're very driven, and I hope that you'll keep on encouraging your colleagues, your friends, to make sure that the SMEs will contribute even more towards our GDP. And I'm very encouraged to see the presence today. Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia will be facing, as I already mentioned earlier, in fact, our professor also asked me, am I going to talk about RCEP? I just mentioned a little bit, but have faith in the Malaysian government. The Prime Minister and the Cabinet has specifically instructed the negotiators for the Regional Comprehensive and Economic Partnership to ensure that we will always have open trade, but a fair trade. We must remain to be business friendly, but we must be fair to Malaysia and in whatever agreements that we enter into. So rest assured, whatever you hear or whatever you read about the negotiation of the RCEP, it is not what they have written. We are doing well. Countries have accepted how Malaysia have put out their case and how Malaysia is moving forward in RCEP. Many will still question, but give a little bit of time. Our Prime Minister, together with the other leaders of RCEP, will converge together sometime on the 1st or 2nd of November or 3rd of November, and at least we can have some announcement that will be positive towards the conclusion, hopefully, or substantial conclusion, hopefully as well, of the RCEP. We hope that, that you will continue to inform and liaise with MATRADE all the while, because the government will ensure that it will provide numerous financial incentives and market information for you all. I urge once again on behalf of the Malaysian government for Malaysian companies to leverage on those export incentives and perks to expand markets for your products and services globally. Please visit the agency's booths here today to obtain information on the assistance available. Now, ladies and gentlemen, next year we will be hosting APEC 2020. That is a time, Datuan and Chairman Tan Sri, that is an opportunity and time for us as well to showcase our product. I'm not certain how we're going to do it, but I'm sure MATRADE can work together with our officials from APEC 2020 to give opportunities for all of our friends who are here today, more so their business, to showcase what they have and what they can do for trade with these 20 other APEC countries. Of course, 21, but minus Malaysia, 20. You will have America, you'll have Russia, you'll have China, and so many other countries that will be coming throughout the one-year event of APEC 2020. And do support APEC 2020. When the logo is out, when the advertisements and promos are out, I hope that you will assist Malaysia or the government to ensure that APEC 2020 will be a success, because this would be the only other time that our former Prime Minister then, and who is now the Prime Minister now, will be able to host 20 APEC nations next year. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, the theme sustainability and inclusiveness proves to me that MATRADE is very eager to ensure that we will go beyond our shores and that we will sell our Malaysian-made brands. And thank you once again, MATRADE. Thank you, Tan Sri. Thank you, Datuan, and all the former CEOs, as well as all the officials and our guests today. Thank you for being with us. I have confidence that you will be able to get to know each other, for those who do not know each other, and for those who already know each other, to refresh your fellowship for a better Malaysia. With that, I'm pleased to launch MATRADE National Export Day 2019. God bless. Thank you. Ketawadan. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat Datuk, and please remain on stage. I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. Halim Mohamad, the Chairman of MATRADE, and Yang Berbahagia Datuk Hazimah Zainuddin, the Chairman of Perbadanan Usahawan Nasional Berhad, PUNB, to join YB Minister on stage to witness the exchange of MOUs between MATRADE and PUNB. And now, may I invite on stage Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wan Latif Wan Musa, CEO of MATRADE, and Mr. Izwan Zainuddin, CEO of PUNB, to the stage for the exchange of MOU on internationalization initiative between MATRADE and PUNB. Ladies and gentlemen, this Memorandum of Understanding is aimed to enhance good cooperation towards the internationalization initiative for PUNB members. And it is anticipated that this will generate more new exporters in the long run. So Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wan and Mr. Irwan, you may now exchange the MOUs. Thank you, YB Minister and our VVIPs. I would like to kindly invite you back to your seats. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with a group photo op with the Minister, the VVIPs, and all of us present in this hall. For this, I would like to invite members of the media to come up on stage to get the angle from the top. And may I invite everyone to stand so that we can have almost everyone in the frame. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please fill the gaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fill the gaps in the middle. It looks a little bit odd with a few holes there. So we're going to make this a very casual session. So everyone please smile, be a bit more relaxed. And everybody says, National Export Day. The time to export is now. Okay, good job everyone.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you to our media friends.
My name is Bonzana bin Harun. I'm representing the fashion industry in Malaysia. And then I think this is the program today, the MATRADE so-called Export Day. It's a yearly event. Personally, in fact, on my part, memang we support this kind of event to bring Malaysian brand abroad. In fact, through our experience, we've been with MATRADE for the past, I think, 8 to 10 years, being promoting Malaysian brand abroad, and then we do encourage Malaysian company to come and join and to explore more about MATRADE. Okay, and then what can we benefit basically is more towards as long as a Malaysian company, of course, to sell our product abroad, to do business matching, to promote the brand, and then, of course, at the end of the day, to make money. In fact, even through fashion, I think if compared to currency exchange, if we can sell our product abroad, I think it will be much better in terms of currency exchange.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Saya daripada Kupis Sdn Berhad dan juga mewakili Koperasi Usahawan Grumbik Perlis Berhad. Saya adalah pengerusi koperasi usahawan dan juga director dalam Kupis Sdn Berhad. Program hari ini sangat baik bagi saya kerana ia mendedahkan kita macam mana prasyarat untuk memasuki pasaran ke negara-negara ASEAN. Tiap-tiap negara macam Vietnam, Hong Kong, Filipin, Japan, Kazakhstan, Korea, wakil-wakil MATRADE yang berpengalaman 5 ke 10 tahun ada di sini. Kita boleh dapat banyak info mengenai dengan cara memasuki ke pasaran sana. Bagi saya MATRADE ini penting sebab dia adalah mentor kita dan MATRADE saya rasa dah lama berpengalaman dan setiap negara yang strategik untuk perdagangan ada wakil MATRADE di sana. Kita boleh jadikan sebagai bahan rujukan untuk kita ekspor dan juga import produk-produk yang kita fikirkan menjadi keperluan. Secara tidak langsung MATRADE juga memperkenalkan juga kita punya produk ke luar negara.
Hello everyone, my name is Clement Lee. I'm a Sabahan. We are a manufacturer for a green product which we own the intellectual property right, and we are the manufacturer. Our product deals with is an engine rejuvenation system. We clean the engine and get rid of black smoke, increase energy efficiency. Today we are in this function, and this function is National Export Day organized by MATRADE. Since joining MATRADE, we learned a lot of things because as a Malaysian, they are the only department we can turn to. When we want to export anything, this is the ministry to go to because they will be guiding us on how to get our product export, how to register our product, and how to make our product demand increase because as you know, every nation has different interests. What makes them interested in our product? So with that, we have learned to do packaging. We have learned to have a good, good labeling, things like that. So in today's function is very good because this is the first function that I've attended here in KL. If it is not good, I will not fly all the way from Sabah to join this function. So in this function, they even have split it into certain categories, which means for startup, and for startup, how to make your product attractive, and also all the way to intellectual property right and to this e-media system, and how to go from here or how to expand from here. So if you are a local Malaysian businessman, if you think your product is ready to export, don't stop yourself. You should join as a member of MATRADE. Thank you.